Okay, what's going on, everybody? I already sat down and recorded this video as well as another one. I was just feeling productive today, but of course the audio corrupted. Why wouldn't it do that? Whatever, I'll stop complaining, but today... I'll stop complaining because today I got a different type of video for you guys because I'm actually going to be doing a recap. However, as you guys are probably well aware, I'm sure some of you guys are too, but I can't be fucking asked to make a multiple hour long breakdown of some of these matches. If you are interested in those, go check out my boy Animasu. He's kind of the GOAT when it comes to recaps, so I'll leave those long linked ones to him. But if you have the attention span of a fly, you're going to want to stick around because I'm going to be breaking down the entire FC Barcha versus Bayern Munich match, the initial match in the Neo-Egoist League, and Isagi's first look at the world stage in under 10 minutes. Before we begin, there's going to be obvious manga spoilers, so if you're not interested in that, please click off now. And other than that, please consider joining my Discord. We are going to have a ton of Blue Lock themed events coming soon, such as draft battles for money on live, simulations, as well as me crafting my own Blue Lock in EAFC 24. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss out on anything we got going on. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. So with that said, grab some snacks, fill those cups, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, quickly before we get into this, let's break down the teams and what we know ahead of kickoff. Isagi, as well as the other Blue Lockers in the German stratum, find themselves on the bench, other than Kunigami, who alone will attempt to survive in Kaiser's BM system. FC Barcha arrives, led by Bachira and Otoya, the two Blue Lockers entrusted with controlling their offense. From here, the rules are announced, those being the first 3 goals, unlimited substitutions, as well as the star change system, allowing the Master Strikers to sub in for 3 minutes at a time. With that, the match begins, and quickly, BM advances up the pitch. We see the strengths of each member, Ness's sudden passes, Grimm's tank dribbles, Gesner's light touches, all which move to get the ball to Kaiser. They get Kaiser open on net, but Kunigami has other plans, jumping up to intercept the ball, intending to score on his own and showcase his new body early. He shoots with his weak right foot, something he hadn't done before, which is barely saved by the keeper. His evolution is truly something amazing as Isagi takes it all in, as the old Kunigami couldn't have done that alone. This decision is scolded by Ness, Kaiser's #1 glazer, and minion, who is told to fuck off before Bachira moves in to make his advance. Cue a quick flashback to the Blue Lockers' rival at Barcha's stratum. They meet Lavinho. It goes, well, good, I guess you could say. Lavi refuses to teach them anything, describing his ideals regarding football and how it's all about one's creativity. Success in football is not something that can be taught, but something that exists within you, something Bachira understands more than anybody else. With the help of Lavinho, he was able to merge his monster with the Brazilian's Ginga. Monster X Ginga, the new Megadu Bachira, has arrived. Flanked by Otoya and Ignacio Lala, there is nothing BM can do to stop him, as he jumps into the air and hits his now signature B-shot off a pass from Otoya to open the scoring for Barcha, and leaving Isagi amazed at his friend's evolution. Unlike Isagi though, Kaiser is unamused, restarting the match with a devious smile before announcing out execution. This is where Isagi, as well as the readers, are truly introduced to Kaiser. His off-ball movements, the way he reads the field, and honestly just his overall play embodies Isagi's ideal form. On top of that, his minion Ness has otherworldly ball handling, which, when paired with the new gen striker's godly foresight, leaves Kaiser in the perfect spot on goal almost every single time. He finds himself in position for an open shot, where he's met by Bachira as well as other Barcha defenders, who all attempt to stop Kaiser before he unveils his ultimate weapon. Kaiser Impact, the fastest shot swing in the world. Said to surpass that of even the great Noel Noah, this is truly what makes Kaiser so great, and that power alone leaves Isagi with a look of utter horror on his face. These goals fire up the selfish Lavinho, who triggers the star change system, entering the match alongside Noel Noah. He subs out Kunigami for his failures to adapt in BM's system. However, this isn't the only change made, as Isagi Yoichi is also selected to enter the match. To the protest of Yuki Miya, of course, Noah makes it known that this is simply fan service, as the world is desperately waiting to see the hero of Japan. Isagi enters the match alongside his hero, the world's #1. This is truly the time to leave his mark on the match. The game resumes, and immediately, Lavinho charges at Noah, causing a duel. An unholy duel of gods from another world. Something mere U20 players have no right to interfere in. Isagi, mistakenly eager to do something though, charges in to help Noah, but this is no good, as Lavinho simply uses him as an obstacle to get past the world's #1. Rainbow flicking it over his head and leaving them in the dust. Once he was able to shake Noah, it was as good as over. Lavinho is called the dancer for a reason, and it's because those who try to guard him look as if they're doing a dance of death as they fall to their inevitable defeat. As Lavinho chips the ball over the keeper, trapping it in front of the net and turning to address all, saying, "Dance till you die, cripples," before tapping the ball in with his back heel and bowing in one swift motion. A truly ungodly display by the master, taking the lead for FC Barcha, a move Noah looked to match immediately. The match restarts as the world's #1 looks to take the ball for himself, advancing up the pitch to his own volition. Isagi sees a serious Noah admiring his hero, as there's no way he could currently compete with that. On his way to the pitch, showcasing his machine dribbles, Noah is met by Levinho alongside 2 other Barcha defenders who are swiftly embarrassed before the blessing of the world's #1 is revealed to all. His ambidexterity, which allows Noah to not lose power on either side of his body, he proves his name to be true, immediately answering back and tying the match as the 3-minute star change system comes to an end. Kunigami subs back in for Noah, to which he is met with the proposition by Isagi. Neither one of them can take on Kaiser one-on-one, especially not with the entire team backing him, but if they work together they can end Kaiser here and now and take over the team themselves. However, Kunigami, now that he's all emo and shit, tells Isagi to fuck off, and the match resumes with the BM lineup being truly chaotic. This chaos actually manages to work in their favor though, as quickly Ness snuffs out Bachira's advance before sending a ball to Kaiser. Out of nowhere though, Isagi appears to steal the pass, finally getting a chance to produce with the ball. He panics however, as he seems to have no options, opting to shoot, which is no good. As he's trying to emulate Kaiser, it's unsuccessful as the range he was at can only be scored by those who possess Kaiser impact. But through this failure, something had awakened inside Isagi, and in his panic to prove himself, we notice his eyes adopting a peculiar design. We don't know much about this yet, but whatever it is, it worked, as once again, Isagi managed to intercept a pass, this one intended for Ness, placing him in a spot to pass to an open Kaiser, humoring the new gen as well as his minion who never would have expected Isagi to play for Kaiser. But as we all know, Isagi ain't about that, saying "La fuck you" through ball, sending it to Kunigami rather than Kaiser, who fires an absolute piss missile into the back of the net, ending the match with a final score of 3-2, giving Isagi not only his first minor victory over the new Gen 11 striker Michael Kaiser, but also giving Bayern Munich their first initial victory in the Neo-Egoist League. And that completes the recap. Upon my reread, I actually had a newfound love for this match. I never would have said that it was my favorite match in the NEL before, but it's actually a pretty good contender now. All the memories of my initial reading kind of came back to me on my reread, and even now, I still was really moved by some of the moments I saw. It's truly that good. From Kunigami's reveal, Levinho and Noah's goals, Isagi's evolution, and most importantly, a perfect introduction for the truly terrifying rival that Isagi would have to come up against in the newest arc. The FC Barcha versus Bayern Munich match is truly the perfect kickoff to something as chaotic as the Neo-Egoist League. If you want to see more matches recapped like this, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to make those for you guys if you do enjoy them. And with that said, I think that's all I got for you guys today. Love you guys. Take it easy. Scott states as he steps to Yukimiya, but Isagi looks on in horror, screaming out, "No, Scott! Wait for Welsh!" But it was too late. It's not as if Scott is incompetent, nor did he make a mistake. It's not like he could have known that beforehand, no. Only at the sight of not only Welsh, but Guado being dropped, did Scott truly understand, in the event of a one-on-one, there is no one who can stop Yukimiya Kenyu.